Hey everyone, BSP here, and Jagex has finally done it. They have finally found a cure to the addiction that is RuneScape, which I personally have had since 2007, and I am super happy to say that, or I'm proud about that fact. But recent updates with RuneScape have gotten me pretty skeptical, real skeptical. I mean, with the price adjustments and the membership tiers and everything like that, it's gotten me honestly discouraged about the whole future of RuneScape and everything as in the business as a whole, really. But let's go ahead and dive into it here. February 16th of 2025, Jagex made a post on the RuneScape website stating that they threw out surveys to select accounts for them to test out some new membership possibilities, we could call it. But it's tiered membership. You can pay for membership to just play on mobile. There's AFK timers being thrown into the mix, as well as paying to get better support for your logins and everything like that, which is honestly, in my opinion, one of the backbones of the community. I mean, just recently, one of my content creators that's a friend of mine, he just had his account hacked into, and it could have been worse. I mean, it was awful what happened, truly awful, but it could have been worse if they didn't have those account securities already in place, readily available for anybody who is paying for membership already. And to be real with you guys, the one thing that makes this all just straight hot dog water, in my opinion, is that in February 25th, Jagex agreed to sell to CVC Capital Partners and Haveli Investments. And it makes it seem like it's more of like a conglomerate now, kind of like a mega corporation now owning Jagex. And if you look up, although I've only seen like probably some estimates on Reddit here, I haven't found any like concrete. Reddit has said that since 2001, they have received an estimate of about 155 million USD, which is absolutely insane, with a total subscriber count of 1.1 million subscribers. And even if that's an estimate or close to, that's still a ton, with the top two directors receiving multi-million-dollar payouts. So with all that information thrown into the mix, it kind of makes it seem like one more larger company that is buying out Jagex for $1.1 billion is most likely not a good sign. Really and truly, it's not. I think it's gonna be somewhat of a downfall, because what this seems like is it's more of like, how far can they push the envelope? How far will you go to pay to kind of continue your addiction to the RuneScape game? You know what I mean? Like, no RuneScape player ever plays RuneScape one time and then that's it ever. I would say a good 90% of people have always kind of been on and off with RuneScape. Me personally, I've taken a few hiatuses myself, with only kind of recently getting into it. But I absolutely remember the days in 2007 when me and my brother both would do crazy stuff like skipping school just to stay home to play some RuneScape, when we absolutely loved it. So it's really sad to see this game that I've always had a passion for, probably put the most hours of my life into, get bought out by this big conglomerate company and try to throw out these membership options out there to see how far they can push the envelope. It makes me super sad, real discouraged. I'm a really optimistic guy for the most part. Like when I saw the Jagex post on the 17th, which is the following day from that first post, by one of the mods, they said that they were really only, throwing out that option. They're like, yeah, we maybe, but I don't think it's a good sign now. Now that the more I've like seen people talk about it and just a lot of opinions out there, the way that they worded that was half PR so that they can kind of like be like, oh yeah, we listen to you guys, everything's all good, and then half of it's like sly little words that they threw in there. They were like, yeah, well, we're not gonna be doing the ads for paid membership, but they could, from what it seems like, possibly do in the free game, which is crazy, because if you do it in the free game, I mean, there's not much you can do in the free game. The free game, like, you have like one area to go to. Yeah, that's it. That's really the main thing. You have one area to go to out of like, or maybe we have two, but like out of, I want to say six huge areas, 2 out of 6. So if you add ads to that, more likely you're going to see people just pick up the game, see it's riddled with ads, like it's one of those posts online about some sort of information or recipe you're looking for, and people are just going to drop it. They're just going to be like, no, I'm good, thanks. But being in the RuneScape community, the only thing I can say that we can do is kind of keep doing the same thing we've been doing. Keep fighting really the good fights on this one. Like if you went to Falador on the 16th, you would have seen tons of people talking about just quitting the game. This is the end of RuneScape. This is old school RuneScape going to RuneScape 3. This is the beginning of it. Getting rid of RuneLight. Just a bunch of different like things to fight. Honestly, the good fight. Like I was 100% behind those guys, and it is absolutely wonderful to see the community so involved into providing that feedback. And I just hope that we can kind of continue to fight this. Really, as optimistic as I want to be, a lot of the things that they're saying, I just don't know. But in the end, it really matters what you guys say. Well, what do you guys think? Go ahead and leave some comments. Talk to me about it. Do you guys think that the follow-up post was enough, or do you guys feel that it's starting to look like it's going in the wrong direction? Make sure to hit the like as well. It helps out with engagement, gets more people talking, and hopefully more people start to kind of think about like the way that they worded the second post and the way that it seems like it's going, like by the getting bought out for the $1 billion, and just how much they were making on their own, like and how it seems that this like movement is just them trying to be more money hungry, But tell me what you think in the comments, and peace.